Hi, it's Big Jim O'Brien out of the garage test driving the 2017 Hyundai Ioniq. Isn't it Ioniq? Don't you think? A little too Ioniq. I'm always amazed that Jim Trainer and the folks at Hyundai PR haven't called me and asked me to sing that song for them. The past couple weeks, I've been driving electric cars, and I've got a 160-mile range from the BMW i3. And then I got 200 miles range from the Chevy Bolt. Both amazing cars, very exciting electric platforms. And then I hop in the Hyundai Ioniq, and I look down, and I get 600 miles range right there. 600. 600! Now, people will discuss what role a real electric car is going to have in the landscape of the automotive industry. You're going to have those discussions. Are they going to be mass? Are they going to be just for cities? Who's going to buy them? Blah, 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 blah. 600 miles on a 10-gallon tank of gas because of the hybrid. This car is a cheeseburger. I'll explain in a second. 600 miles for a Hyundai Ioniq. And you're thinking to yourself, that's cool, but it must cost a ton of money. No. 22 grand. Mid-20s if you try to trick it out with everything. And it's a nice car. Adaptive cruise control, lane departure technology, Apple CarPlay. 22 grand. Think about it. I'm not going to list off other cars of its ilk, but if you think about the price on those cars, it's ridiculously low. So the Hyundai Ioniq, 600 miles on a tank, I'm averaging 59.7 mpg, and I've done about 60-40 highway to city driving. As far as acceleration goes, it's pretty tricky. You've got drive, which is a little bit slower. It's an eco mode. You switch this over to sport mode, and you're a little bit quicker in short bursts like that. So if you ever, for some reason, need to get by someone in a hurry, it's as simple as going from drive to sport, to drive to sport. Got it? Cool. Let's get back to the cheeseburger. Think about like when the first person put a slice of cheese on a hamburger. Everybody went, "What are you, crazy? Why would you do that?" Right? Now, everybody puts a slice of cheese on a burger. If you're grilling burgers at home and somebody says, "I just want a hamburger," you look at them like, "What is wrong with you?" How often do you think people just get a hamburger from McDonald's and not a cheeseburger? Everybody gets cheeseburgers. I look at hybrid technology now, and this car made me think of it this way. The Hyundai Ioniq is one of those cars you stop and go, why don't we have this in every car? It just makes sense. The technology is here now. Battery's right back there. Motor's right up there. I'm getting 600 miles on a tank of gas. It's a cheeseburger. Everybody should have it. It should be mandatory. And if you don't have hybrid power in your car, people should look at you and go, what is wrong with you? Seriously, though. Why wouldn't you drive this car? I mean, if you're in the market, and I know some people go, everybody wants SUVs and everybody wants big cars because gas prices are low. Yeah, because gas prices have never changed at all. They've always been a constant. No, wait, they change all the time. My son Ryan is 20. He's a sophomore in college, graduating school. When he does that, I'd recommend this car in a minute. Driving to work every week, I drive over 300 miles round trip, about 350 if you include weekends. I was doing the math. This would knock it down to maybe going to the gas station 3 times a month. 3 times a month. That's it. A month. And it's a 10-gallon tank. It's more like a NASCAR pit stop. Are there any issues with this car? I'm not a big fan of the center console. Again, every issue that I have with this car is so minor that it pales in comparison to the fundamental greatness of the Hyundai Ioniq. I don't like the layout of the center console. I think it's too busy. I wish the screen itself was bigger. I do like the Apple CarPlay in there. It's a wonderful feature, or Android Auto, but I think they can make this a little bit better. It still looks kind of inlaid. Below the belt, and this is a thing to Hyundai and all auto manufacturers, below the waistline, this plastic, the kickboards down here, they tend to get scuffed up a lot. I would love to see some aftermarket or maybe something that you could do where you could take a piece of material and put it down there, whether it's plastic, something to coat that to where I don't scuff those up. You know where the cup holder's kind of tucked down on the side. Exactly. Other than that, it's a good-looking car. You got storage in the back. I know it's up a little bit because of the hybrid batteries, but not significant. We've hauled stuff around in there. 4 people, comfortable ride. It's good on the freeway. Like I was saying with the sport modes, you need to accelerate to merge. You need to accelerate to get around somebody. It's all there. I give this car an A, and I would also encourage people to think about it. Hyundai's made me think about hybrid technology in a different way because of three numbers, 600. 600 miles range on a 10-gallon tank of gas. That's unreal. You know what? It's almost Ioniq, don't you think? It's like rain. I won't sing anymore, unless Jim Traynor wants to offer me a gig for Hyundai singing. On your running day, it's free ride. Those aren't even the right lyrics. Anyway, follow me on Twitter at WCSXJim. WCSX.com is our website. You can listen to my morning show where I do not sing via our webpage, WCSX.com. Have a great day, don't you think?